Hey guys, and welcome back to my weekly reading blog where every time I finish a book, I hop on the camera and let you know my thoughts and feelings about it, and then let you know what I'm going to be reading next. And I have finished Aftermath by Ann Aguirre. And so this is the fifth book in the Sarantha Jax series. The Sarantha Jax series is an adult science fiction series where we're following our main character of Sarantha Jax, who is a jumper. Basically, she navigates the starship as it is jumping from one place to another in faster than light travel. In this particular book, she's dealing with the aftermath of the actions that she took at the end of the fourth book. So last book, she decided to do some things, and now she's got to deal with the consequences. And that is all that is on the back of the book. Honestly, it seems like this book is made out to be all about this trial that she is on for the actions she took. You guys, the trial wrapped up in the first 100 pages, and we still had 200 more to go. So it's actually, to some extent, it's about wrapping up, or it's more about dealing with the aftermath of some of the actions she has taken throughout the entire series, and like her trying to right some wrongs, which I appreciate, but like it was not noted on the back at all. So when we got to page 100, I was like, okay, but what are we doing now? Like, I thought this was all going to be about the trial. And what I'm realizing more and more, this series is really following Sarantha Jax as she lives her life. And it's very interesting, but like the individual books don't always have a really solid plot line that is enough to carry the whole book. And that's kind of what this is. Stuff happens and it's interesting to watch, but it's not really a cohesive whole like you would normally find in a book. It's still more plot driven than like a slice of life kind of book, but it's not like, it's just not as cohesive as you normally find. So if you're a plot driven reader, this is probably not going to be a great series for you. If you're a character driven reader, however, this is a great one. That's actually why I keep coming back. I really like Sarantha as a character, and I like her interactions with other people. I like seeing these relationships develop, and it's just been really interesting from the beginning. And so I did enjoy my time with this, even as I was sitting there going, I don't know what the plot of this book is. So I am still enjoying this series, and I will be reading the last one very soon. But right now I am going to pick up Sleigh by Brittney Morris. This book follows our main character of Kira, who is a student by day, amazing student by day, and a game developer by night. She has developed this game called Sleigh, which has turned into a safe haven for Black gamers. And then there are some events that happen outside of the game, which really shines a spotlight on this. And of course, every pundit and their mother has something to say, especially notating the fact that it is for like black. There are a lot of Black gamers on this game, and does that make it racist? And about what you would expect from pundits if this actually happened in real life. And so Kira has to navigate all of these trials. And so I am excited to read this book. However, it is outside my normal comfort zone for reading, but I do like games. I am a gamer, and I do like the premise. It sounds very interesting to me, so I am excited to give it a go. And I am hoping that I will have an update on this very soon. So hopefully you will see me again shortly. But that's all I got for this update. Bye. Hey guys, it is Saturday night, so it is time for my end of the week update. And I have a true update because I finished Sleigh by Brittney Morris. I did finish this like 10 minutes ago, so my thoughts are just a little bit scattered. But I loved this book. It had so much that was I just loved it. From the game that Kira built, we got to really delve into the mechanics of it, and I thought it was awesome. I loved that our author, Brittney Morris, was able to really set up the atmosphere of this game without devolving into like pages upon pages upon pages of description. I like the different characters. I love the discourse that happens throughout this book. I love the different perspectives that we get from the characters. I love so much of this, and it was just really, really good to read. I will say that one thing that I did not love is that the chapter lengths are actually like unequal. So there were some that were like 5 or 6 pages, and there's some that were like 40 pages. And so for me, who has limited time to read, there were times that I did have to put this book down because I couldn't read 40 pages at once, especially because there are no breaks in those really long chapters. But otherwise, I mean, it was good. Like, and we did get to see other perspectives from people that we kind of meet in this world. It's good, and I really, really enjoyed it. I do want to say that there is one content warning thing that I do want to mention, and that is one of the alternative perspectives that we delve into is a queer individual who, a queer minor who is living with their parents in the South, and their parents are somewhat religious, so and there is definitely the threat of abuse, and so they are very much in the closet. But that is a very specific situation that I know some people really need warnings for. So I wanted to let you know, because there is no explicit abuse, but there is definitely that threat, and that threat is used to elicit specific behaviors. So I did want to let you know, but I do think that I think it's a very realistic situation, and I don't think it was bad to include it in this particular book, in a book that is like looking at the different experiences that Black people have. So, but overall, yes, I really, really like this. I am planning on doing a full-length review that I think will go up probably sometime this week. So if you're interested in more cohesive thoughts about this book, definitely look out for that. But next, I am going to go ahead and pick up Gunmetal Magic by Ilona Andrews. This is book 5.5 in the Kate Daniels series. Kate Daniels series is an adult urban fantasy series that normally follows our main character of Kate Daniels, but in this case is following her best friend, Andrea. Andrea has gotten kicked in the teeth by life as of late. However, she at least has a job, right? And then there's some people that kind of turn up dead at a construction site. So she's sent to investigate, and oh look, the foreman of that particular site is her ex-boyfriend. And so she's got to deal with that too. And from what I remember, because this is a reread, this is a romance. And so I am excited to get into this. It's a little bit of a chunker, but I think it was just like thick pages, and there is like an 80-page novella at the back. But I am excited to get into this, and I don't think it'll take that long because these books almost never do. And now to update you on the other books that I have going on. First off, The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I have made no progress. Eventually, or I'll just end up stop updating you guys. I don't know. I'm hoping there will be actual progress soon. But lastly is the D-Text book by Cracked.com, and I am now 79 pages in. I'm not quite where I wanted to be by mid-month, but honestly, I'm not focusing on this book. This is just kind of a side book that I read as I want to. And when I do actually focus on it, it'll go much faster. So I'm not terribly worried about it. I'm still making progress, and that's always good. But that is it. Those are all the updates that I have for you. So until next time, guys, have happy reading, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.